So I'm Patrik Fältström. I'm chair of the Security and Stability Advisory Committee here in ICANN, also called SSAC. The Security and Stability Advisory Committee, just like the other advisory committees in ICANN, is advising the community, ICANN board, and most other entities that we can think of when we find some security stability implications that needs to be resolved. We give recommendations to these various parties on actions that they can take, on best common practices, and other kind of mechanisms that we think could be interesting, both from an operational perspective regarding processes. It could be regarding protocols, deployment of protocols, changes that we think are needed on protocols and practices. So one could say that we probably do about 75%. We do just talk about best practices. The other 25% might be suggestions for future evolution of protocols or agreements and those kind of recommendations. We in SSAC, we work on specific individual topics. We work on approximately 6 topics a year, and those take between 3 and 12 months to produce. The best topics we have, the best results we have got from our work has been when we have got very precise questions from other groups in the community, for example from the Governmental Advisory Committee, from ALAC, from GNSO, and of course also from ICANN board. Some of the topics we pick up on our own when we do see and detect. We have some SSAC members that detect that there is something going on as part of their day job, as part of their hobby, and what they hear when participating in the various discussions, for example here at ICANN. We have a long list of things that we would like to do, and then we prioritize according to the urgency. We of course prioritize the work items that the questions that we get from the ICANN board. But apart from that, we are trying to help the community as much as possible. One of the issues that we have had lately has of course to do with the fact that it takes between 3 and 12 months to produce an advice, and sometimes other groups do come to us at the end of when they are doing their work. We'd rather see that group come to us as early as possible and bring up topics so that we actually can deliver in time, so that our output when that is ready after 3 or 12 months actually is useful for whatever process whether the topic is discussed. So what kind of topics are we then talking about? Well, we deal with everything from the domain name registration issues, end user protection, to law enforcement's ability to do their work effectively, to also IP addresses and routing and anything in between. So it's not only domain names we're dealing with, we also work with IP addresses and routing and general operational issues. We have been spending quite some long time on the WIS protocol, the contact information. We are trying to help with anything related to internationalized domain name. We have lately looked very closely at some routing issues, which is not a work item yet, but we're looking into potentially starting some work there. DNSSEC is a very big issue for us. And we do host at the ICANN meeting a DNSSEC workshop every Wednesday where people interested in DNSSEC, either newcomers or people that have been very long in the business, can go there and discuss hot topics, what is needed and what is required for more optimal deployment. So everything from end user to registry operations regarding domain names, everything from routing to IP address allocation, hardening IP addresses, and anything in between. I hope that gave you a good summary of what we are doing, and we do have more information on our webpage, ssac.icann.org. On that one you can find more information on us. Thank you very much.